right sound called Intimate Love is Big Man. 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 Intimate Love is Big Man.
You're now tuned in to a powerful moment in reggae history. This is a rare and heartfelt interview with Garnet Silk, recorded in February 1994. A voice that moved the world with passion, spirituality, and truth. Live on Intimate Love's YouTube channel, we take you back to experience the wisdom, energy, and spirit of one of reggae's most soulful messengers. Sit back, listen closely, and enjoy this timeless conversation.
It's Thursday afternoon. We're in Kingston. It's a beautiful day. We have a beautiful view, and we're with Garnet Silk. Mm-hmm. Garnet, thank you for doing the interview.
Yeah, man, thank you. You're welcome.
All right. First, we're going to cover some basics, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Some personal items. First of all, 2 questions. Garnet Silk, that's your stage name?
Yes, Garnet Silk is my stage
And
name.
your birth name is?
Garnet D. Smith.
Okay. D for?
Day, man, like broad daylight.
Okay. And a big question is, Garnet spelled with 1 T
One
or
T.
2? 1 T. Did
One
you
T.
hear that?
Everybody's still good.
Including me.
Yeah.
You see, I did it right here. Okay, we've got the official word now.
If 1 T can do it, what he is using 2.
True.
True.
So that makes you what, about 27, right? So
Yeah.
you were born where and when?
I was born in Manchester, Hatfield. Beg your pardon. I spent so much time in Hatfield, I forgot that I was born in Brumelia, Mandeville.
Bromley?
But the same year, Brumelia.
Bromley.
Yeah. But the same year that I was born, I went to live in Hatfield, the borderline Hatfield and Greenville. So I always see myself as a Greenville and Hatfield youth. That's
Because you went there from you were...
Yeah, from the same year that I born.
Oh, okay,
You know?
okay. All right, that makes sense. Are there any musicians or singers in your family?
Otherwise,
Like parents, brothers, sisters?
well, my mother is definitely a singer, but she never used it as a profession. You know?
Was she sang in what, choir or just
She
around the
used
house?
to sing
or
when she used to go to school. She told me that she used to sing and
Does she still sing?
and dance. Well, she sing at home.
Okay.
And she sing well.
Hey, good.
Yeah, but yeah, man, I have some little brother who can sing too. Them a boss out there.
How many brothers and sisters do you have?
I don't want to lie to you, I don't really know what I know. I have a lot. I know about 30 of them, brothers and sisters. You know,
30.
my father was a very fruitful.
Yes. I guess so. I can't imagine. And I know, I won't even say the obvious. So. All right. Where did you go to school?
Hatfield, all age.
And what were some of your favorite subjects?
Well, to tell you the truth, you know, this is my soul. I never really have no favorite subject. Never liked school.
You never liked school?
But the little time we went to school, we did well still, you know.
So you just went to the elementary? Did you go beyond elementary?
We leave school before all the time, you know. We leave school at the age of 14, you know.
So you had...
But I guess we learned the basics, you know. Learn to read and write well, and we can do mathematics.
Okay. That's got you this far.
That's it.
What about sports?
Sports, I used to love football, but I love to play it more than I love to watch it.
Okay. And did you play it as a youth?
I played, yeah man, I played.
You still play now?
Yeah man, at home though, not you know, wide, you know.
Yeah, with your friends and things.
And family, yeah.
Okay. Were you popular as a youth?
As a youth?
Yeah, in school. Were you like...
Yeah man, cause from me a little youth, man, you know, me I sing and DJ, so I guess that make, you know, cause a vibe, you know. Yeah,
that was one of my questions.
Yeah.
Did you write then? Did you like to write lyrics?
Yeah man, from time to time I write my own songs.
Yeah.
Yeah man, from I was a little boy. Before me can spell and spell some of the words properly. I write. But sure me I write it, we don't understand what I write. You know?
What were you writing? What were you writing in those days? Were you writing what you considered lyrics, or was it poetry, or was it a short story, or was it...
I'm an understand lyric, man. You know.
Did you look at it as lyrics, or did you look at it as poems?
Then, well, I want to tell you, them commanding on it, because to the farm where I'm writing, it is poetical. Yeah, poetic. So, it's a song in a poetical form.
So
Can I say that?
even when you were a youth, you looked at it more though as lyrics.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
What kind of music did you listen to while you were growing up?
Like Bob Marley and Burning Spear. And from a little youth, I love the people who do the music, but on a moral aspect. You know?
Okay. Did you want to be a performer as a child? Did you have dreams of growing up?
Yeah, man. I dream it, man.
Alright.
Dream it, Jano.
Very good.
Yeah. So I guess we did see where my head from an early stage.
When did you decide that you wanted to be a performer? How old were you when you decided that okay, this is what I want?
I started doing it from when I was 12.
From 12.
Yeah, man. I guess I knew that was what I wanted before I even started.
Were you encouraged?
Yeah, man. My friends.
Your friends encouraged you
Yeah,
to
man.
go on and
Yes.
all right.
Friends and family.
Were you a singer or a DJ or you did both?
Both.
Well, what was the event or the place that you went and you did your first?
The first performance in a crowd.
Yeah.
It was a place in Hatfield called Channel One Club. Yeah, that was the name.
Was it a dance?
Yeah, it was a dance.
And do you remember the year?
Or your age? I remember that it was Ash Wednesday. I was 12. Yeah,
That must
I was
have
12 that
been
month.
78. In 78, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yes, yes.
How did you get the gig? How did they say? They just come to you and say, Garnet, come sing at our dance? Or did you go to
my
them?
friend and I, yeah, man. You don't know. My friend them got to dance, so through them know me as a little DJ and they believe in me and thing. Them went and asked the sound man to get the mic and thing, but the sound man hesitated because him check says, no wonder you come check say him sound is a joke thing. But my youth, them are some revolutionary kind of youth now, insist because them believe in them boy and they decide so them boy have to touch it to prove himself tonight, so them kind of body him up and they get the mic and.
So you actually went there not even
when
scheduled to perform,
no,
you just went and did
when
it?
I get started, man, it's like the sound man actually disappointed that he never touch it from first, and then we start DJing and his sound from them time the song called Soul Remembrance. So that's it.
What's it called?
Soul Remembrance. It was the name of the song was called Soul Remembrance.
Soul Remembrance. Okay. Do you remember the selector?
It was the owner of the sound, same one, Teddy Ickles.
All right, so we're looking at 78. All right, I know what I wanted to ask you. The songs that you wrote as a youth, what were the lyrics that you wrote? What was the content of it? What was your message then back in 78?
It was the same thing, man, to acknowledge Jah and serve him in spirit and truth.
So even then,
yeah, man.
You
in my
referred to
own
him as
little way,
Jah,
I
or
wanted
did you
to.
refer to him as
Yeah,
God?
man, Jah.
As Jah, all
Yeah,
right.
man, said we.
Because you'd been listening to Bob and Spear. All right, makes
And
sense
natural
to me.
inspiration came to different. Can't remember Jah. Have the power to do as He please.
Very good. Now, so your first performance was in 78, and your first recording?
Was in 1984, 85.
And that was?
I recorded songs from 84, but the first release I had was in 85. The song was called Problem Everywhere.
And those were conscious, thought-provoking?
Yeah, man, in my own little way.
How did it do?
Well, in Jamaica and even a little part of New York, and actually boss out them time.
Who was the producer?
Delroy Collins, alias Callow.
What was, now we're moving a little bit forward, and what was your first big hit that you had, that you would consider?
My first big hit? My first big hit? Maybe it's growing, start doing things from overseas and things, but I think Hello Africa is really the first big hit, if what you regard as big is what I regard as big. I think it would be Hello Africa. Okay. Out of all the songs. I have songs before that did well, but comparing now all the songs, I think that Hello Africa would be the biggest.
All right.
And the first.
And when was that? That was what, 90, 92? 91?
91, 92, I think.
92.
Early 92.
Okay.
Am I right or am I right? I think it's early 92.
And who was that produced by?
Richard Bell. Bobo.
Bello.
Yeah, Bello. Yeah, man. Star Child.
Star Trek. Wicked, really. Name some of the other producers that you worked with.
King Jammies. Bobby Digital, Jack Scarpio, Bello, Steely and Cleavage, Jermaine.
You ever do anything with Slime?
Yes. Slime.
Well, that's all the big ones, right? A pretty good group of them. And do you have
Courtney Cole. Can't forget Courtney Cole.
Rooftop? Yeah.
Yeah, why you put that to it? Can't forget Courtney Cole.
Okay.
See it?
Yeah, nice
Never
guy.
forget Courtney Cole.
Do you have one that you consider a favorite? Not necessarily as a person, but as a producer who's able to bring out your style?
Oh, you mean one of the producers as favorite?
One that you found was the easiest or,
To deal with.
yeah, and brought you out in the studio?
Well, alright. I love the relationship with me and Courtney Cole have like a brotherly vibe. And Bobby Digital, I'm a bona fide. See? Good. Yeah, man, Bobby Digital, I'm a bona fide.
Alright.
And Bello is a brother.
Yeah. So those are the ones that you feel were ably, they could properly execute your sound, right? Okay. Okay, but now on the flip side, we have dancehall music. What is your definition of dancehall music?
It depends on what you regard as dancehall.
Well, let's look at what the labels regard as dancehall music. The sort of a computerized sound with more of a DJ as opposed to a singer.
Okay, I believe in originality at its best. And speaking of lyrical content now, I believe in conscious and pureness, pure unconsciousness.
So what are your feelings about the current trend? What's your feelings about the current trend of dancehall music, the direction that dancehall is going? Because I know that you come from the dancehall, and I know Tony comes from the dancehall, and it's just a different vibe. That's not the dancehall that people seem to want.
All right, I can show you a vibe now. I never go talk about dance. I go talk about reggae now. As I say in one of the songs, music is the rod and we are leading God's children to the promised land or in the paths of righteousness. So therefore, it's better you want reggae to go in because God's music, no matter how it seems to be.
But then it seems that man has something to do with this now, because when it comes to record labels and this kind of thing, they kind of take over the rod now and say, well, this is what we want to
No,
give
they
to
must take
people.
over. They must try. They must put up obstacles. But Jah will and shall prevail. Nothing can stop it. Jah is just patience and faith.
Do you feel that this too shall pass and we'll get away from the sex and the guns and the violence that's in a lot of reggae today?
Righteousness exalted the nation, man, and Jah loving people and loving music, man. So therefore, if it's the music, we lead them. Jah go make the right music play. See? No matter what seems, as I said.
What would you like to change or see changed, and how can it be done? What can we do to help bring the music back to the original message?
I would say fret not yourself, because definitely do as yet a little while and they shall be no more, because man, I will kill themselves in this time. Your works shall be evidence. Jah teach us the consequences. Jah give us our agencies and teach us the consequences. So a guy will get a pay according to his work. So if you live by Jah, live by anything else and die by it. So we don't have to worry about that. Our wish and hope sometimes does not change what is happening. Then it's just that it's just Jah will, shall, and must be done. See, everybody doing their works. The evil man fulfilling prophecy, and the footstep of a good man is ordered by Jah. So fret not yourself. Just do your part and do it at your best. Do your best and Jah will do the rest.
Now let's talk about your success, your mega success that began about 92, that you became in demand and everyone.
Yeah, I think 92. When I say more 92, early.
It's 94 now. We're looking at 2 years ago. Did the magnitude, the size, and the intensity of your popularity and how people embraced you, did that surprise you?
No, man, with the foresight, all of these things, we didn't know what is to come. Jadi me kind of know aware so that it won't surprise or frighten. Because what we see big is just in it. Everything, most of the things that people are frightened and excited over still. We just take it to the calm because we know we have to self and about the moving by jazz. Me said before, the footstep of a good man is ordered by jazz. So when we take praise, we give all praises and thanks to the Almighty God, Jah Rastafari.
And this was your goal too, right? To become a performer that would deliver a message. So
Yeah, man,
the
God.
fact that people embraced you didn't surprise you at all. You were prepared for it.
Yeah, man, we just encourage them to give God the praises and the thanks.
It didn't shake your foundation. It didn't destabilize you. It didn't.
No, we at all, no, man. Because we know it's not we, no. Only if you think it's you, then you really are frightened. And that people who's frightened themselves, because they wonder, them visit me and they know the fullness about themselves. But we know it is Jah. So it shouldn't surprise you to Jah, things are possible.
Did you see yourself before the recognition that you received as the next big thing, the person to take not Bob Marley's place, but you know what I mean as far as popularity, the one. Did you see yourself in that role?
First of all, I never see myself as the next Bob Marley. I see Bob as the king for reggae, and my brother, and we are sons of the same father. Bob done his work, and Jah appoint me to do mine. But
let's say before.
I never really see myself as no other big thing like that. Because as I said before, you're just one little thing in a side, in a Jah side. I'm a servant of Jah and the son. We just do what Jah ordered me for this day. So what Jah do is
But if he says, okay, Garnet, you're the next big thing in reggae music, then you just accept that.
we deal with lowliness last time. We just little with self and big up Jah because Jah the highest. So we are servants, so we can't go on like we are not servant. We are servant of Jah. We serve God and His people. So some see myself as a little youth, I do Jah work and Jah is the big guy. You know what I said, darling? That's what I said? See, so I just saw. Yeah, man.
So, but you're ready, willing, and able to assume the role, to fill the shoes. Because this, I think...
What shoes?
As being the next big thing in reggae music.
Well, the shoes have to be mine because I'm not going to wear the same size shoes. I come with a special size. So just say. Say, live every hour.
A story I was trying to get to about, like, when you had sort of retreated in the summer, was the story about His Imperial Majesty when he came to Jamaica in '66, and which was the year you were born, right? Mm-hmm. And that when
the same month.
Same month.
Yeah.
There we go. April. Right?
April, yeah.
Okay. That when he came out of the plane, that he was so overwhelmed with the size of the crowd and the ray and the everything, that he was so surprised that he had to go back into the plane and sit down for a little
There's
bit.
no such thing, man. Not no surprise, Jah, man. Jah know all things before that.
No, but that's what happened. He went back.
But I have the cassette with it right now, and I can show you that there nothing like that. I have a video cassette with it right now that I can prove
when
you
he
that
came
it did
off
not
the-
turn back.
Well, I have to believe you.
Yeah, no, but you don't have to believe me. You can know.
Well.
I have the cassette. See, sister?
Okay, I'll take that. Maybe I'll.
Unless they never put the part up on the cassette. But
That's
if I
what I'm
follow what the
thinking.
cassette said, if I follow what the cassette said,
Or maybe I heard that like when he saw, or maybe he just did he sit there for a while on the
no
ground before
such
he
thing,
came out?
darling. He came out and salute the people.
As soon as the plane reached the ground.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll take your word for that. I would like to see that video. I've never
Yeah,
seen
man.
it. So let's forget that.
No, let's forget that. We can let the truth be known.
Okay.
Nothing surprised Jah, man. Jah know all things before it happened.
So he knew what he was coming into.
Of course, darling.
That's why he came here.
That's it.
Because look what's come from this island.
King of kings and Lord of lords, and the conqueror of the tribe of Judah, elect of himself, light of this world, God, Jah Rastafari. Listen, that's the first. I can't surprise Jah.
All right, now we're going to talk a little bit about the withdrawal from the public eye. Okay? Would you tell us, in your words, why it occurred the way it did? Why we had no official release? Why we had no official word from anyone? Why you withdrew for 6 months?
Well, I was very tired. I suffered a little exhaustion. You know, I was overworking and never realized that I was overdoing it. You know what I said?
So he's just tired in the dark. Did he tell you 6 months of rest? Did he tell you that, or did you?
No man, he just tell me to take enough rest. Let me just say, you mean I work without end, me have nothing to run down. And when Jah ready for me move, me can't do otherwise. So me just take enough rest. You know what I said?
Now, all of these shows, there were a lot of shows that were booked following July. Because I was there in New York. I was at your show. And I was there when you came off the stage. And you had a lot of people around you. A lot of people. And you looked like you were trying to find a way out.
Yeah, that's true. Because I was frightened because I never understand if I first mess up exhaustion. So the kind of feeling when we get there, me I wonder what kind of feeling this me wonder me I go through. So we get excited, and so we not a place I'm familiar with. That's the only reason why I did miss the way. I don't like they get off or me tell you that or something. Come me feel like me a drop to me, I tell me virgin who am I about to look like them frightened. So you know, when I do me and kind of let me go. But me never got drop because it's just that it's a feeling when I used to some things say anything could happen. And then we go outside and sit on a car and ask them to bring up the vehicle I'm coming about. Instead of bring it up now, we just walk to it, carry it down that place. Maybe it was a one way, I mean, they remember still. So we just go to the car and then we go on emergency place. But when we go there, them never have no reason like them to leave me and them thing there. Them test my blood pressure and them thing there. They realize you're not really do me that. Just
So you did go to the hospital?
Yeah, but them only test my blood pressure.
Because I know some people called the hospitals the next day and there was no report of
No man, because them never, the only thing them do is take my blood pressure. And them say me alright, because by the time I reach out, them alright.
Were
so
you
just go home and rest.
Were you okay before the show?
Before the show?
Yeah.
The only
Were you
thing,
still feeling?
the only thing we tired. Because all when we wake up and get time to go to show, we wish we could have stayed in the bed. You know what I mean?
Because you came and you started to perform and you were like pacing.
Yeah.
You were pacing, you know, the stage. And I was trying to take your picture, right? And it was like very hard to catch you because you never stopped moving.
True,
you never
true.
stopped moving.
This is a tired man that do so much work, it must affect him because we are human enough.
Okay, well that's good. That's good because being that I was there, I mean, I'm not always in New York, but I was at that show.
Because the thing is with me now, I'm very maybe emotional and sincere in whatever I'm doing. So it's like, it's that now, if once music start playing and I get the vibe, but me never remember not about tired.
Yeah.
So some going just do me when me tell me to do without the conscious just saying that I'm tired, you know what I'm saying? So I just simply that man.
Because I also heard it was the smoke machine bothered you.
But people pass them own assumption, people say me I take drugs and that cause it, and people say me this and people say that. But it's not, but the opinion of a man does not change the truth. I was tired.
Okay.
You know?
Makes sense to me. When you had enough, and your body say quit, you have to quit. Now, let's talk a little bit about your record deal with the record company. Is it true that Big D said that your first submission was, quote, too cultural and they sent you back to the studio?
No, sir, it wasn't anything about no culture.
Another rumor, let's get rid of this one.
It's just some of the chops we could have tight on. So we just had deal with it.
But it didn't have to do with the content of...
No, sir, them have a problem with the word. You know? No, sir.
So
Because they know this artist that I'm signed before.
Right. That's what I'm hoping.
You know what I say? Yeah, they know. They know who was and know something not change for nothing.
So what did they say they want from you? What do they expect from Garnet Silk? Have they verbalized? They want you to be you. They want you to.
Yeah, man, them
change
love.
your sound,
Them love Garnet for Garnet. That's why them signed
the
Garnet.
same.
Yeah,
Are
and
they
them knew then that Garnet didn't change for nothing.
Are they bringing in their own producers, or do you get to choose your own producers?
I choose producers.
Are you using various producers
Yeah, various producers.
for the Atlantic project? Do you prefer? I mean, now that you've been through this major record company experience and are still going through it, would you say that you prefer to do the one-off hit productions with independent producers, or would you prefer being affiliated with the major company who wants more input, might restrict your artistic freedom in exchange for more distribution and exposure?
I don't think they want to touch the artistic vibe at all. I think them allow me to flow with mine. But we're listening to each other because each one have a, you know, it's like each one help one. So we're listening to each other and doing our best. You know, because all of us want the best. So we are doing what we know is the company and I working together as a team, and you know, so me love what me I do.
So the label thing is satisfying to you.
Yeah, man.
All right. Now, is there anything that you would like to say to the people who have waited a long time to hear from Garnet Silk? What do you have to say to the fans and people that love you and were worried about you?
I want to tell him to fret not because you never fail, and be patient. Trust in Jah and all things. Trust and seek Jah, and all things shall be added
All
to
things
them.
shall be
Added to them.
added.
And them must not listen to false rumors. Wait, and the same Jah that I'm asking them to seek will reveal the truth to them in due time. And erase negative vibe from out of their mind, because Garnet, all of us make mistakes, but not all of us share the same mistakes. Garnet is definitely not a drug addict. They don't even drink bottle drinks. They don't smoke, period. You know? So and all of us, sometimes all of us falter.
Let people get to know
Yeah, man, we all falter sometimes. But drugs is not one of my faults. See? And I am mad, but mad to the point of sanity.
I don't think anybody's ever called you mad. That I haven't heard. You're mostly, we've heard, he's a delightful person and he has a great sense of humor and, you know, this kind of thing. So I never heard nobody call you mad. But mad to the point of sanity, I guess I am too. All right, give thanks, Garnet. And all the best.
God bless them, man. I love Selassie. I live in it. Love, man.
Yo, intimate love.
Hey, Lord of mercy. One other thing, one other thing. Ribby chibang, ribby bang king. Problem on the level, me say problem in the hill. Now go make you problem, me go take vice a pill. Pan and roll in Mandeville. No some man will do anything to see them brother get killed. If you chop off me neck, you know me love you just still. Now go chop with the young clip with no damn key and deal. Remember Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, then Jill came stumbling after. Don't never know I am the ram dance master. Never you trouble the son of Jaja. If you do that, you know you can prosper. Listen me and Tony Roach and Frankie Wilmot a brother. There's only one thing some of us don't favor. Because Tony and Frankie fat for me and Clippy manga. They go ram up every clippy, sum up every corner. Never you trouble the son of Jaja. Can't stop, give thanks and praise unto the Creator. Cause He is my light and my salvation. So understand me, no people understand me, no man. Me no walk in a pussy, me no walk in a girl. Me no walk in a idiot congregation. Listen, Mr. Bimbo was the wrong dance man. Lord, me eat out a plate and me no eat out a can. No, pattern a pattern, you fi fling up your bottom. Catch them style, I want to get the fashion. Them call it girlfriend, left me not go fret and get mad. Hold it more and run, come on me like them glad. Some of them are good and me say some of them bad. Me no come a dance, hungry for me belly up you want. Shut on the mic is like me can't tired. Make yourself happy, please don't feel sad. Come and know me mic like hustle, I see no him rad. I'm me chatty for your brother, sister, mommy and dad. No bother, come Mr. Bimbo, no blasted. The rub me no neglected, homeless such a hug me head. When me buy me clothes, I stole me take off the price tag. Behind the front pass nigga, me put it in a bag. Some smoke tobacco and some smoke shag. Some favor hip, some favor a jag. No, inna the dance and no brag me a brag. Them a walk at top of Bimbo, what them a guinea gag. American say spring chicken, but we say frag. Me no eat lobster and me no eat no crab. Them a see scavenger and that me study in the lab. But what greatest singer was the man them called Bob. Couldn't live forever, one man roll like that. Many places where Bob Marley chat and give things to the ghetto you to never have no job. So with me girlfriend, if me not go fret and get mad. Only more I don't come and me like them glad. Some of them are good and me say some of them bad. Me no come a dance hungry, my belly have to add. When me chat on the mic is like me can't tired. Make yourself happy, please don't feel sad. Come and know me mic like hustle, I see no him rad. Chatty for your brother, sister, mommy, and no bother. Cockle for Marshall, no blast till a rap. We no neglected, homeless, such a use me had. We call it problem on the level, bow, problem in the hill. Now go make you problem, me go take by some pill. Take by some pill. Take by some pill. Take by some pill. Launch, launch, launch. Rock on my feet on the launch. You will start. We got it. No, 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 this sound now, Jaja, me tell you that. See bimbo, yeah, we want the wrong dance for power, yes. See bimbo, yeah, bad look who are. No man afraid no more some rat, no dog, no bush tiger. No man afraid no weed, no wicked people like Lucifer. Jah will block them, make them back out on them shoulder. Jah will take out them out, them killing them like that, show them liver. Jah will block them chest, them knee, them back, them to them finger. Cause you have enough youth, don't know them culture. And me can't understand when them the youth and live. All them do every day, it's like they want now another. Some rob, some kill, and them don't read the scripture. In the days of no God, give it water. This time I know what I brimstone on fire. If you don't do the right, you can't cross the border. I was sent from the Father as a messenger. Listen carefully, I'm also a teacher. Know them want my Bible when church to be the preacher. I'm a just can't settle, I'm a all-arounder. Have to go all over and preach the words of Jaja. Cause Jesus was born into a manger. Not to find Jesus as the wise man and fella. John baptized Jesus in a Jordan River. A white dove came peach on his shoulder. He ascended to heaven from holy water. We put John in a jail a short time after. Me a go repeat dreadlocks, me a go start over. You can't learn everything one time, you will no computer. When we call it Sibimboya, it's on now, Jaja, me tell you that. Sibimboya, we mad the ram dance poopa. No, Sibimboya, bad look who are. No, we don't put it no more stone crack, no dog, no bush tiger. Afraid of no weed and no wicked people like Lucifer. Just look up to make them back out on them shoulder. So take them out, them killing them like that, so them liver. Now we cover them chest, them knee, them maggle them to them finger. Cause you have no youth, don't know them culture. And they can't understand with them the youth and live. And them do every day, it's like them one now another. Some rob, some kill, and them don't read the scripture. In the days of no war, God give it water. This time I know water, brimstone and fire. If you don't do the right, you can't cross the border. I was sent from the Father as a messenger. Listen carefully, I'm also a teacher. Yes, them want my Bible way church to be the preacher. I just can't settle, I'm a all-arounder. Have to go all over and preach the words of Jaja. Cause Jesus was born into a manger. How to find Jesus as the wise man, them follow. John baptized Jesus in a Jordan River. A white dove came peach on his shoulder. He ascended to heaven from out the water. They put John in a jail a short time after. Me a go repeat dreadlocks, me a go start over. You can't do everything one time, you want no computer. What me call it? Sibimboya. It's on now, Jaja, me tell you that. Sibimboya, we man and ram dance, man and ram dance,
The right sound called Into My Love is Big Man. 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 Into My Love is Big Man.